Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Halloween episode of the Gravity Cancel Podcast. I've got my goofy little K-pop sweatshirt on that I used to stream in because I don't have a a Halloween costume as of yet, but I do have a spooky ass skeleton man on my beer with me.
I wish I could see this man.
As always, I've got my boy Spanky. How you doing, buddy?
I'm tired, man. I am very tired. Yeah, I've been on 4 on 1 off for about 4 weeks now, and it's catching up. It's catching up. But Halloween's just around the corner, so the end is in sight. Once Halloween reaches, I'm going back to a normal schedule. So,
You got any Halloween plans?
I don't. I'm working that day, working the next day.
Oh,
No Halloween
brother.
plans. I did buy, so hopefully I can actually hand out candy and stuff for trick-or-treaters. But I bought the Pokemon trick-or-trade cards, so gonna be giving some of those out, hopefully.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So
yeah, speaking of being tired, it's funny. I was laying on the couch, and I was like, I could take a nap right now. And I just heard you in the back of my head. Well, not heard you because you messaged it to me, but I just remembered, oh shit, we're recording at 8:30, and I looked at the time and it's like 7:54, and I was like, oh brother. So I've had to hype myself up, go get some beer.
That's always a good way to wake up, you know? Come out of a slumber, a little bit of beer, ready to record a podcast. All right.
Well, you want to get us started with all the fun topics we got for today?
Well, let's start with a rant. It's about one of the topics, kind of. But let's start with a rant, because no podcast is complete without me ranting about something mundane in Brawlhalla that irks me just a little bit.
That's true.
Crossover woes, man. So, we got a new crossover that we'll be talking about in the news. Came out just last week. A week ago tomorrow, yeah. And with that came another post about the hitboxes of these attacks for the crossovers, the signatures for the crossovers. So when will BMG learn that you can't just completely change animations on a signature unless they're representative of the actual hitbox? It's like the animators don't talk to the people that are actually, coding the moves, and they don't ever match up. It happened with Luke. It just happened with Alucard. There was probably 2 or 3 others.
Well, I feel like, wasn't Luke's like a genuine bug, and then Alucard's is just like the animation is bigger than the hitbox?
No, it was not a bug. So Alucard's is the opposite of Luke's. Alucard's is bigger than the hitbox. Whereas, the Luke one, it didn't have the tell of the cross, what was it, D-Sig maybe? Because, the big demon comes up around cross, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with Luke, it was like a couple of whooshes of air,
I gotcha.
So it's just come on, guys. We rely on these cues, and you really need to make them kind of match up somewhat if you want these crossovers to be taken seriously. On the flip side of that, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't see a huge problem with it, and I'm not doing the typical thing where I just argue against what you bring up. But is it that big of a deal? You know what I'm saying? Are you losing matches because of it? Is anyone losing matches because of it?
That's what I was getting to. So, the people that complain about it are as much of a problem, because it's you play a crossover once in a blue moon, and the chance of playing that crossover is slim to none, because no one's dropping, $10 just to get a slight advantage on, a hitbox.
Yeah.
But I
also bought both crossovers.
You what?
I also bought both crossovers.
I did too.
Mainly, I don't care about Simon, but the sword is so freaking cool, dude.
Save it, man. Save it. We gotta talk about that in the news. What I was gonna say about the players complaining about it. They have one point, and that's it shouldn't be allowed in tournaments where you're playing for money. If you buy a skin and you played in matchmaking, whatever, buy a crossover, played in matchmaking, whatever, it shouldn't be allowed in tournaments if it does give some sort of advantage or perceived advantage. I think that's the one caveat to it. But you're not making diamond because someone's playing Alucard or someone's playing Luke.
It just wouldn't feel right if you had Koslik's not using Macho Man when he played Olgrim.
Yeah, you're right.
And you can't just ban a select few crossovers that people disagree
No,
with.
you just ban all of them. You know, people get over it. If Coxlix quits, then, you know, he can go play multiverse.
Is it Java that uses the Finn skin pretty often?
I think so.
Can't have that.
But I don't want it going the complete opposite direction where they're like, oh, you just gotta play with default skins, default colors. Like, that would be, you know, that would suck too. Anyways, that's my rant. Like, people that are complaining about it, stop complaining about it. You're not losing that much elo, if any elo, because of the crossover. And, like, BMG, come on, like, figure it out. This is, like, 2 crossovers in a row that kind of just, people complain about this. Which people complain about anything, but...
Yeah, that's fair.
Rox, guess what?
Me. Yes. What?
Specifically you, as well as Nova. BCX. It's just around the corner.
New weapon hype?
You're what, a week and a half away?
Yeah, something like that.
When do you touch down in old ATL?
You mean whenever I get in my car and drive?
Yeah, touchdown. Step foot.
Probably I think I'm getting there the 3rd. Yeah, Thursday. Thursday night I'll probably roll in.
Have you got any plans? Like, have you scoped it out, or are you just like showing up and going with the flow?
Just showing up and going with the flow.
Because
it's open from like 8 a.m. to 10, and like, is it going to be one of those things where I want to be there all day?
No.
Am I just going to be sucked in? Is the time just going to fly by?
No.
Or am I going to be like, all right, I'm gonna go hit a bar.
Let's go. Yeah, you're gonna show up. You're gonna show up hungover for the BCX tournament, and Nova's gonna be so disappointed in us.
They didn't explicitly ban alcohol. I scoured the list.
That's
nothing about a flask.
that.
Nothing.
Did you look at
as long as it's in a clear bag?
Did you look at the event venue?
Yes, it looks sick.
Really?
Oh, you mean look at their like
Yeah, the
their
rules.
No.
No. They probably don't allow alcohol, but they only don't allow it if you get caught.
What if they serve it?
Dude, if you're driving there,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't take your bottle of Jepson's Malort and come back with an empty one, sponsored by Jepson's Malort, I'm gonna be so disappointed. You have to take that.
I might actually take it with me.
You have to, dude. Like,
All right, I will.
if you can get the pros that are of age to take shots for a video, that would be gold. That would be the best Brawlhalla video of all time.
You're right. I wonder if I could get Sparky to take a shot of it.
Oh, Sparky would be great. All right, there's your new mission, Rox. You're going to BCX
All right.
and you're getting you're coming back with an empty Malort bottle. And if you come back with an empty
bringing my
one,
Malort bottle.
if you come back with an
behind
empty
Ram.
one, I'm buying you 2 more.
Oh,
I
brother.
promise.
It's going to come back full. It's going to have more in it whenever it's going to have more in it than when I left.
That's a really weird color, Rox. So, you had alluded to it with BCX. We're getting a preview of a new weapon.
I'm getting a preview of a new weapon.
You're going to get to play it, allegedly.
Yeah, I get to play it. Allegedly.
So I'm curious how they're going to do that, because, you know, are they just going to have it on a few select stations?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Maybe have like Foda or somebody over there playing, and like you're just in line and you play like a one stock match with it or something.
That'd be cool. Hopefully it's pretty fleshed out. I hope that the product that they put out at BCX is similar to the product we're going to get, so that we don't get disappointed, or like we're like, oh, this sucks, and then it comes out and it's actually okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
when does it come out? Like shortly after BCX, or do you think when do you think we'll actually get the weapon? Is that known?
No, that's not known. What I think they'll do is at BCX they'll probably announce release date of New Legend.
Knowing Blue Mammoth, it's going to be next Wednesday.
No. So, did they announce a new legend like last year or 2 years ago at BCX? This is very reminiscent of Greatsword to me, and I could be off, but I'm thinking it's going to be like February, if I were to guess.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Well, I hope what they do is they take this experience from BCX and use that to actually tune the weapon before release. Because, like, Cannon, overtuned when it released, gets completely neutered. Greatsword, completely overtuned at release, and then no one uses it for, 3 months till they actually buff it. So I hope they learn.
Hopefully.
But,
so... Oh, should I go? Because I have a theory that is outside of our previous guesses. Because we've put guesses out there on episode 9.
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and hit you with it?
Go ahead, because I truly don't remember what all we put out. I have a rough idea.
So Tazza,
Tazza,
when he was talking about, he was just like hyping up. He's like, I'm excited to play the new weapon at BCX with everybody, and he's like, I'm excited to, and then he kind of stopped himself, and he was like, I'm excited for weapon tosses with the new weapon at BCX.
What?
And I thought it was weird that he said that. So, what if, and this is the most off-the-wall shit that I could think of, what if it's like a dual-wielded weapon, okay? Let's say you've got like a hammer and a sickle, okay?
Yeah.
You pick up the weapon, you've got both of them, right? When you weapon toss, you throw one of them, like maybe you throw the hammer, and now you've just got the sickle, and it plays differently.
Interesting.
Or when you pick up that first weapon, you only have one of them, and then when you go steal someone else's weapon pickup, now you've got both of them. I know that's wild, but was a bridge weapon,
weapon. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going that direction with weapons, and I think to do that, you have to go backwards as well and look at weapons previously and be like, we can make that better. But what I think they need to do going forward is come up with weapons that are new, are fresh, and they may break the game for a short while. Like you're kind of mentioning, you pick up another weapon, oh, now you're dual wielding it. That's fucking cool, man. That's really fucking cool. So one of the ideas that we had thrown out was the shield. And I was thinking like a parry weapon, It doesn't have great attacks, but it has a parry. And if you land a parry, guess what? You get to hit him with a signature, There's a short window where you get a free signature out of it. Or something like like you mentioned, like dual wielding, like a rapier and dagger, where you can like parry with the rapier and then hit him with the dagger. Something like that, man, would be so hype. So hype. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to throw out. We came up with some ideas, like you said, in episode 9, so go back. If you're a new listener, go check that out. We probably sound like children back. It was like July of last year when we were just pounding out episodes. But go back, check it out, and maybe we guess it right. You guessed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover right, maybe we guessed the next weapon right.
Hell yeah, I did. I think the main guess that I remember, I don't know who said it, but somebody said whip. That's been tossed around a lot lately, people thinking it's going to be a whip. But I'm clinging on to my boots.
Boots?
That it's just going to be, all right, you slap these boots on, just like gauntlets, and now you're just kicking the shit out of people.
Someone had mentioned rocket boots, which is a really cool idea. So instead of just like regular greaves, or boots, you get rocket boots. Maybe.
It would be called greaves for sure.
Yeah, probably. But rocket lance, rocket boots. We haven't had a rocket lance legend in a while. A rocket boots, rocket lance legend.
What if it's like enhanced unarmed?
PED steroids unarmed. It's just juiced. So what weapon do you think it'll be paired with? The first legend. What do you think their second weapon will be?
So I was looking at the previous first of each one legend. So the first Great Sword was paired with Sword, Jaeyoon.
Mm-hmm.
The first Orb legend, Dusk, was with Spear.
Right.
In the first, what was the next weapon? Cannon?
Cannon. Sword.
Sword again. So it's definitely not going to be Sword. I don't think it's going to be Spear.
Well, we just got a Sword legend, right? So it's not going to be Sword.
Yep. The Sword's definitely out. Orb is out because I feel like Orb's got a lot of attention lately.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't think Spear, because Spear's also got a decent amount of attention. I mean, Arcadia popped out of the birthing canal of BMG's design studio as a fucking rock star.
Don't ever put it that way ever again.
But she came out the gate swinging. And the best part was she wasn't too busted. And she wasn't absolute
she wasn't
dog shit.
busted at all. She was perfectly fine. And then BMG's like, we got this first mid-season invitational, first in-person event since 2019. Let's nerf her, just for fun.
I feel like we've had hammer, guitars. Just looking at... I don't think it's going to be Cannon. Cannon's probably going to be saved for like some weird orb cannon. Because we had Onyx. Sword. So imagine in your head all the weapons.
Yeah.
So have like a little like strikeout. Like put a mark every time I say something here. So you've got cannon, sword, guitars, hammer, blasters, bow, scythe, spear, sword. What did I not say there?
Rocket Lance.
Rocket Lance. That would be a fucking shame. Hammer.
I think it's going to be Rocket Lance, man.
Hammer would be a fucking shame.
Yep.
Mainly because Hammer's dog water right now. Axe, maybe. When did we get Volkov?
I mean, Axe is a good possibility, actually. I think the only reason Axe isn't the highest possibility is because there's so many Axe legends. But I'm leaning towards Rocket Lance or Cannon. And I'm actually leaning more towards Rocket Lance because Cannon has almost as many legends as Rocket Lance does.
That is true.
And Rocket Lance has been out since the beginning.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to cut this bit. I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, you're getting a phone call. All right. Please stay tuned because Rox is getting a phone call from... I'm going to say it's probably... it's work, maybe? I'm going to guess he had an appointment tomorrow that got canceled. And now he's going to play Brawlhalla. Or it's Wesley, his girlfriend, and she's coming home early, and Rox has to clean the house before she gets home. In which case, this episode will probably end, and you won't get to find out what actually happened because we're recording tomorrow instead. Those are my two guesses. If someone was calling me, it would be my mom, which I would answer in the middle of the podcast for, or Mrs. Spancakes, which I would answer in the middle of the podcast for. Don't know if I'd get the house cleaned up before she got home, but for work. I would not answer for work. Probably. I'm going with it's Wesley. That's what I'm going with. Now we wait. My lord, I'll have another. Yeah. Just as I remember. The first one's never bad. It's the second and third that get you. Might be able to get a game in while it rocks. Deals with this phone call. gonna roll some Alucard. All right, here we go. Go. Does that get an AFK? It's gonna really suck. The immediate disconnect. They saw the Alucard. They saw the Doot Doot horn. Disconnect. All right, we got a Nyx this time.
I've returned.
I started a match.
Who's in a match? You're in a match?
Me.
Are you at least recording it so I can put it in the podcast?
Yeah. So I just started.
Good.
So make note of this.
All right, good. Yeah, Wesley called me and she's on her way to Savannah. So I was like,
you'll have plenty of fun with editing this part of it.
Oh, good. But yeah, she got pulled over.
What?
For being in the passing lane. She was in the far right lane, going like 3, 4, 5 miles over the speed limit.
Right.
Empty ass highway because from Florida to Savannah, just big empty ass highway. And he came up behind her and flashed his lights to get her to move over so he could pass her. And then because she just ignored someone flashing their lights at her, he pulled her over. It was like, do you know what this lane's called?
That's trash, dude. It's the passing lane.
Yeah. I was like, what a fucking asshole. Not to get political or anything. Fuck cops.
Yeah, I think that's in accordance with our beliefs and our ideologies, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to bully somebody and be cool about it, join the army, bro. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna leave this match after hitting a quick doot.
Speaking of doot, you fucking love that emote.
It's a good one, man. I've never bought an emote on release. Remind me, I gotta send you that recording. If you leave, does it save the recording?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave what?
The match. Cool. It does.
I mean, you could always just open up that gameplay and record it by itself on OBS.
Well, totally. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Which weapon will it be paired with? I think you're leaning toward. What are you leaning towards?
Rocket Lance makes sense. It's kind of weighted. So like Rocket Lance makes a lot of sense. Axe makes a little bit of sense because the last Axe and Rocket Lance Legend we got Vector and
back to back Volkov.
Yeah, so they're close enough to where it could go either way. I think it really just depends on what type of weapon it is. Is it going to be a heavy weapon? Is it going to be a light attack? Or is it going to be like a light weapon, like a sword kind of thing?
Both Axe and Rocket Lance are heavy, though. So it's like...
Yeah.
Guitars? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, my money's on Rocket Lance. That's the final answer. What's your final answer? Go.
Axe, baby. Give me an axe.
All right. We'll see who's right.
I mean, I hate that it sounds like I'm weighted toward Axe because I'm an Axe simp. But
believe me,
it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense.
I don't want to see Rocket Lance either. What I want to see with Rocket Lance, here's what I want to see. I want to see next legend, not the next legend, but the next Rocket Lance legend that comes out. I want them to do a complete rework of Rocket Lance and release a new legend. Just all in one.
That is a whole podcast episode of what weapon should get reworked the way that Canon did.
Save it. That's next.
Do you have your game open, by the way?
I do. I was just playing a game.
I didn't know if you closed it. Hover over Artemis for a second.
Okay.
Does her little black hole looks like it always does? Looks like standard, Brawlhalla animation.
Yeah.
Go over to Yumiko. Are her flames like super smooth now? Did they update that shit?
We talked about this. I think we were playing.
Yeah, we were just playing.
It feels like they did.
It's so smooth.
I remember
God,
them
she's so
being
beautiful.
like, the last time I looked at them was like 720p. These are like 1080.
Yumiko's so beautiful, especially the Valentine skin. Oh, my heart. Oh, brother.
Well, we might get a chance to talk about that one in a bit. But we got some news, Rocks.
We got news.
Ranked Season 26, live and in effect as of, let's see, it's like 2 weeks ago? 2.5?
Mm-hmm.
We got placement matches. How'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
No,
so
how'd you do?
So I, like a year ago, like halfway through COVID, I consciously made the decision that like I never look at my elo. I don't really give a shit. Like I don't play experimental. I don't play this. I don't play that. I don't even play strikeout anymore. I just play ranked ones, and if someone's online, I'll play ranked twos.
Really?
I feel like if I'm always yeah. That's why I'm not 1800 elo, because the way you do it is like you play like 15 experimental matches, and whenever you feel those veins coming out of your forehead, you're like, I've awoken the beast. It's time to play 2.5 games of ranked to get a little bit more elo. And then after you play those 2 games, you're like, all right, I'm steaming down. I'll play ranked again in 2 weeks. That's how you climb. I just play ranked.
So
That said, I've got a bad, like, used to, I would, like, if I'm playing well, I'll go play some ranked. And then as soon as I start playing bad, I'll go play something else.
yeah.
It's ranked or nothing for me. So I sat down, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling pretty decent. I feel awake. I'm jiving with Brawlhalla, so I'm gonna play these placement matches. First 5 matches, every single one of them except one was against Artemis. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And you know, the funny thing is, the only one of those matches I lost was against the one that wasn't Artemis, and it was fucking Mordex. And then I kept playing, I was like, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And then my last like 5, I wasn't playing well, but I just want to see what the placement is. So I ended up at the placement it gave me was 1684, which is plat, but it's kind of
you got
kind of
plat,
sad.
bruh.
It's sad. It's very sad.
So I will say the placements are very generous. Like I got placed last because I didn't play enough placement matches before they implemented this, or not. I didn't play enough matches prior to implementation last season.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually got to do like 4 placement matches last season to round out my 10 matches. And like I can't remember if it was 7-3 or 8-2, and I got placed like 19-20 or something like that. Like, dude, there's no way. Like, I'm not a 1900 player. So then this season I went 6-4, and I got 1833, and I'm like, I mean, that's about right, but it would take me a long time to maintain 1830. Like right now, I think I'm like floating like 1816s. But I feel like it's pretty generous, but it's fun. What I really like, because I'm sad my placement matches are over with. What I really like is that you can just find a new 2v2 partner and be like, dude, let's roll some placements, man. And then you've got 2 hours of placements. And, if you do well, you found a new partner. If you don't, then you say, screw you, unfriend.
That's fair. That is a good way to gauge how good you are. Like, you can pick, like, let's say you've got 3 friends that play Brawlhalla, and you're always just like, I feel like me and Spank Cakes are when he plays, I know I'm pretending to be someone else. Let's say I'm Nova. Yeah. Like, I feel like me and Spank Cakes play the best. You can take each one of your fucking friends into ranked, get those placement matches in, and then figure out which team plays best. Like me and you, me and Nova, me and Lances for Incels. Dude, the answer's the latter.
Lances for Incels is the best default 2v2 partner.
Oh, I don't get it. He's so good.
It's like he plays so obscure that you're just like, how does this work? Like, if I did this in 1v1, I would be hard stuck silver, but you're like a diamond 2v2 player.
And the crazy thing is, he's also diamond in ones.
No, what?
He plays Lin Fei. He plays. There's another legend he's been playing recently, and he plays them normal. It's just Ada that he only plays signatures with, and it's he just joined my lobby actually, but but it's just like I don't get it. He's amazing, and he's so fun to play with.
He is fun to play with, man. And has he hopped in voice chat?
Not in voice chat.
No, so it's just like we're just playing. It's been fun, man. I've really enjoyed playing with our fans and our friends. It's been great.
Freaking love when people join the Discord and start playing with us.
It's great. I actually ran into someone on the subreddit earlier, and they joined up.
That.
We played some matches. Hopefully you learned something. He was looking for a sparring partner, training partner. So hey, you're looking for some matches? Just join the Discord. We're all down to play at any given time. But what we don't have in the Discord, Rocks, to my knowledge, unless Lance is sleeping on us, we don't have a Valhalla rank player.
Oh, the segue! Oh, woo-hoo! What a good segue. Valhalla rank.
Valhalla rank. What do you think? I mean, we've talked about it a bit, but now that it's implemented,
I think it looks cool as shit. I think it's such an awesome... I think last episode, me and you argued about the Valhalla rank because you thought it wasn't all that special, but I think it's cool.
I didn't say it wasn't... I won't say I didn't say. I don't think I said it wasn't all that special. What I think is that they could have done more, not with it necessarily, but in addition to it, with the other ranks. I'm not going to follow up on that. I'm just...
I agree, but it's one of those things where, well, I don't want to say that they kind of rolled it out fast because there were a lot of people upset about stuff, because that's like, people don't realize that when shit comes out, that was planned months ago. Right.
It's not like everyone was like, dude, new rank, and then BMG rushed into it. No, they had it planned out.
Did they maybe expedite it because everyone was being dramatic and like, oh, Brawlhalla's dead. It's got the Steam charts are fucking off the charts, and Multiverses has 3,000 people playing it. Game's dead. Oh god. It's not like because of that they just made it in a day,
No, it was intentional. They thought about it. They made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy. I'm happy for the pros that are super excited about something new to do. I just wish there was more to it, because it's unattainable for me. I'm never gonna be there. So to me, it doesn't change the game at all. But hey, if it made the game better for two other people, Koslix and Boomy, I'm happy.
The sound in Nova's voice whenever we were in voice chat together when we were playing, what is it, Autumns that just happened?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, this guy's a Valhallan." I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah, I played. This isn't on the notes, right? I don't want to skip ahead. All right, good. So viewers, all dozen of you, apparently me and Nova playing in Autumns isn't important enough to make the notes. Just keep that in the back of your head. But yeah, I played Flower Water or Flower Child, something like that. Ranked 103 power ranking. Beat the snot out of me, but then beat the snot out of Phazon right after me. So I don't feel so bad either.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but you were telling me about it while I was in there. That was a very sad day to be hanging out with you guys while you guys were just getting stomped up and down on this tournament.
Oh,
it wasn't Autumns, it was Moose Wars, right? Moose Wars 1v1?
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's Moose Wars.
Yeah,
you were probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
It was sad, man. I felt so bad for you guys.
Oh, Little Flower.
Little Flower, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep,
and then I also lost to, can't remember their name, but it was Power Ranking. They're on the Power Ranking website, on the first page. Man. But both of those guys, I got to their last stock. I was so close.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's always so humbling playing high diamonds and pros, because you're like, I can't do nothing,
Do you want to hear the crazy thing is? Or what the crazy thing is?
Yeah.
The first guy I played, he wasn't 103. He was a little bit farther down the thing. It was ITA. He's powering 181, which still
very high.
181 is very high. But I played him, and he played the Shovel Knight crossover. He played Orion.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who I got him on his last stock in the red with? Brawlhalla.
What?
Using sword.
You
bro.
almost beat him with Brawlhalla sword?
With sword, bro. I don't even play that weapon. And then I was like, oh, I got him this time. I'm gonna switch to Bryn, and then I got my ass beat.
You got clapped up and down.
I feel like the weapons I'm best with are the weapons that high level players are best at countering.
Right. No chance. What else did we get? We got Street Brawl. Dude, Street Brawl as the seasonal ranked queue. What hype is that, man?
That's pretty hype.
Have you played it at all?
I have not. I'm actually surprised that... Well, I was going to say, I don't think you've played it. Have you played it?
I'm pushing Platinum.
Yeah, I got close to Platinum in the last one.
So I've played quite a bit.
What was the last one? Not Strikeout, but it was...
Not Morph. I don't remember. I truly
Oh,
don't
Switchcraft.
Switchcraft, that's right, yep. Yeah, so I've been playing quite a bit. I haven't been humbled yet. I still think I'm pretty good at Street Brawl. But there have been some close matches. What I don't like is that it alternates between the two different maps for Street Brawl.
I kind of like that. From a competitive standpoint, I get why that's not the best, but...
Yeah, because, like, I will lose a match to someone on, like, the regular the first Street Brawl map, and, like, I genuinely get outplayed, and then I'll go play on the other one, and I'll just cheese them out by knocking them out of the ring. Like...
Which one do you prefer? I prefer the one that has the walls that go away.
I prefer Classic. Because, like, it feels more... Street Fighter-esque, you know? It feels like you're trapped in a room with someone and you're just fighting each other.
I got you.
But I'm gonna try for... I don't think I'll be able to make Diamond because not enough people play. And I'm just gonna stagnate out as I reach, close to Diamond. Yeah. But I'm playing a lot. I think I'm probably 35, 40 matches in.
I got you. That's a lot more than I thought you played.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. That's my new warm-up. Instead of warming up in Experimental, I warm up in Street Brawl. And then I'm like, when I get to a regular match, I'm like, well, shit. Now I can't knock anyone off the map because I'm just, like, standing still.
Yep. Street Brawl is so good. Such a good addition to the game.
So good. I wish it got more shine, man. But, hey, I'll take seasonal rank Q all day. All right, Rox. Right. We alluded to this earlier.
Brawlhalla-vania.
And
the sexiest vampire to ever live.
I know nothing about the Castlevania I apologize, it's not an anime cartoon. The Castlevania cartoon, I know nothing about it, but I did play Castlevania 1 and 2 back on NES. So
the animated series is fire.
It must be, because I would have never guessed that Castlevania would be a crossover for Brawlhalla. Same with G.I. Joe, but I don't know. Hasbro money? I don't know.
And this whole time, I kept telling everybody in the Discord, like, as soon as this drops, you will not catch me off Ezio. And the day that it came out, I saw Simon's sword. I never paid attention to it in, like, the gameplay trailer or anything, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. I love it. And I was playing with Nova, and I was like, Nova, which one do I get? I can't decide. And I was like, I got to stay true to my heart. I got to play as Alucard. So I played one match with Ezio, and I was like, I fucking suck with this legend. I fucking suck with both these weapons. And then he was like, but you're really good with Dusk and Petra, and it's a really good orb skin. And I was like, all right, bet. Yeah, you're right. Bought it, started using the orb skin, and I was like, my heart, it yearns for that sword. So I bought both of them.
You know, I did the exact same thing. And now I'm rolling Ezio Alucard with the crucifix, flail, whatever it is, Simon Belmont sword. And the Morning Star. And it looks phenomenal. But dude, let me tell you. You want to talk about drip? The Death Cap Dusk, the last Battle Pass Dusk.
Yep.
with the Ghost Familiar orb. It is clean.
I bet.
It is clean. So I've been playing a lot of Ezio recently, and I don't much care for the Alucard skin, but the signatures are so good. So I've been using it a lot. But man, it sucks that this mediocre crossover is my preferential Ezio skin because the Ezio skin sucks so bad.
First of all, mediocre crossover, eat a dick. Second of all,
it ain't $10. It ain't $10 worth of crossover.
I think it's worth it. Actually, I think it's like $13.
Is it? Damn.
Well, yeah, because it's like it's $12.99 for 340 mammoth coins.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if you buy one of the seasonal packs. I had one seasonal pack that I purchased to get the first skin, and then I was like, oh, now I gotta buy the freaking. Now I gotta pay $13 for 340 mammoth coins. Ugh. Ugh.
It's a good crossover. I like it. We also got Vampire Bat Sidekick, avatars. There's new Brawl of the Week modes and new maps for it. Have you played on any of the new maps, or probably not? And I don't know. I don't even know what the new modes are. I think it's like some Switchcraft type nonsense.
Let's see. Dracula invites you into a world of optical illusion. In this 1v1 Switchcraft mode, pick 3 legends and watch their weapons and SIGs get jumbled up. Battle an equally scrambled opponent and try to not... Motherfucker, that's just Switchcraft.
That's
it's
Switchcraft.
Just Switchcraft.
Huh. All right, BMG. Recycling old assets. I get it.
Oh my god. What are they, Bungie?
So, yeah, exactly. One hype thing that did come with this patch. I think it was this patch. I don't think it was the ranked reset. You can now change legend and rematch.
Yes. Oh, that's a game changer. Like that. Like all the time. My biggest pet peeve with you, with Lance, with Nova, with literally anyone who plays this game, is that you motherfuckers, we will lose. They will have 4 shocks remaining, and we will be out.
I don't rematch.
I want a rematch.
No.
And you guys will all immediately rematch, and I'll be like, I wanted to play one game as Azuri. I'm not ready. That's why we lost. I'm not ready for a rematch.
No.
But now, all right, bet I'll switch to Bryn. But
Okay.
me and Nova been lighting people up because I'll play as like I don't know, Dusk or Jala. I've been playing a lot of Jala just because the drip is so strong with the Queen of Scales Jala with the new Jala sword, the crossover one.
Yep.
And Jala's not my best, as you know, but I'll be playing as Jala. We'll win a match, rematch, and then I switch over to Bryn, and it's just guaranteed game over. Free Elo.
So, you've alluded to my singular problem with this in that you get an automatic advantage as the winner. Automatic advantage. And it should not be that way. You should not get an automatic advantage if you win the first match. So, I don't agree
I get
with
what
the
you're
double
saying.
blind. It should be loser doesn't have to lock in until winner locks in and you get to see their legend. Just make it just like the tournaments go,
Yeah.
But other than that, I really enjoy it. I have been taking advantage of the fact that I can just pull the Uno reverse card out and be like, guess what? Now I'm playing Arcadia. You don't know how I play Arcadia. So,
one thing that I did actually I had a little side list of notes. I was going to tell you because we're talking about Castlevania.
Yep.
You do not in any way have to be an anime fan to enjoy this show. Trust me, watch it. It's got a lot of adult humor. It's very dry humor, and it's hilarious. The animation budget is through the fucking roof, and it's just so good.
Rox, I will...
Like I said, Wesley has like a brick size, bigger than a standard brick size Castlevania tattoo.
But she likes anime.
Neither one of us have watched or not watch, but played any Castlevania game. I played it once on a Game Boy. My eventually in high school we were good friends. Chris Daniel brought it. It was Head Start. Everyone was playing Pokemon, and he's like, "I'm playing Castlevania," and I was like, "Let me try this shit." I was like, "This game's trash." And that's the only time I ever played Castlevania. You don't have to like the games. You don't have to like anime. It's just a good old-fashioned, amazing show to watch.
I'll try it, man. I don't know what it is. I turned 30 and I just can't get into new cartoons. I can watch anything I used to watch. Can't watch anything new. I don't know what it is, man.
It's not cartoon, bro. It's animated series.
Animated series, cartoon, whatever you want to call it.
No.
All right. In addition to Brawlhallavania, we also got Brawlhalloween, the annual Brawlhalla Halloween event. And with that, we got 2 new Brawlhalloween skins for Onyx and Ulgrim, which was the what was it? Termingator? Was it Termingator? Termingator Onyx.
I'm looking at it right now.
And then the
Termingator,
Mad Doctor Onyx, and
Mad Doctor Ulgrim.
Onyx. Yeah, Mad Doctor Ulgrim.
What are your opinions on this?
Just
so here's
a very heavy.
It got overshadowed big time by Castlevania.
No. What it got overshadowed by was this goddamn emote. The Doot emote. That's what it got overshadowed by. You can't drop that hot fire and release 2 mid skins.
My biggest complaint about every Onyx skin is, are you looking at skins right now, in the shop?
Dude, I don't need to. It's the wings and the tail, dude. It's like...
It's the wings are the same on every skin. It matches the aesthetic of the original Onyx skin, and it's kind of annoying and it kind of throws you off.
I never want to buy another Onyx skin again just because of that sole fact.
Yeah, but I just noticed that there's a Mad Dr. Ulgrim sticker on the syringe on the Swamp Serum cannon.
Wait, what?
That's kind of cool. Yeah, go to Terminator Onyx, click it, and then there's a little sticker of Dr. Eggman Ulgrim over here.
Oh, on the syringe.
Yeah, on it.
Yo, that's kind of sick.
So that cannon skin is pretty cool.
The cannon skin's good.
Also the Skull Saw Lance. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you've looked at it specifically. Click on that guy. It's animated and it's a chainsaw. It's kind of cool.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If I played Lance.
Wait until we get a Lance Greatsword Legend and you get the double chainsaws.
Ooh, that would be hype. That would be hype.
Also, an orange chainsaw Lance skin. Orange Chainsaw Man just came out. Are they pandering to anime fans here?
Probably. Stupid
goes,
anime fans.
That goes straight over your head. It's the most popular anime right now.
I've seen it on the Hulu. I've seen it on the Hulu.
It's on the Hulu.
If it's on the Hulu, it's mainstream.
I've seen the toys at the Walmarts.
God, I'm old. As always, we got all the old Brawlhalloween skins. Now, you bought the Petra skin last year, right? Finally,
yep.
you brought the Petra skin. Are you gonna buy Ray of the Dead this year?
Nah. I like the Rayman skins I have. I already bought a crossover for him, so when I buy a crossover for somebody, that's it. I'm not spending any more money on that legend.
I forgot that he got the Dawson crossover until you mentioned that. I was thinking that Alucard was the first crossover of a crossover skin, but no, Rayman was. Yep. We also got the KO effect coming back. The colors, man. Other than the colors making everyone a ginger, the colors are great. I love the Brawlhalla
that's the best
colors.
part. Do you have something against gingers?
I don't, but not everyone can rock it. I can't rock it, I occasionally get some ginger in my beard, and it don't look right.
You're saying you can't rock the color because you're not a ginger?
Right. No, not the color. I have some red and some oranges in my beard sometimes, and it just don't look right on me. So if I had a full head of it, it really wouldn't look right.
Understandable.
But yeah, so like, I don't want to see Isaiah with, some orange hair. I just don't want to see it.
He doesn't want to see it, BMG. Take it out of the
I don't
game.
want to see Mr. Zul with orange hair. Don't want to see it. Anyways. KO effect, colors, podium. Dude, this podium was hype this year.
I know I want to get it so bad, but I've already spent too much money.
The
Halloween podiums are always awesome.
They're always awesome. This one's the best one I've seen. This one's the best holiday podium I've ever seen. But I think that's it for news. Yeah, I think it's it for news. All right, Rox. So, speaking of Halloween, let's get to our topic of the podcast. And you're like, how does that relate? How does that relate?
It do?
I really don't know. I don't know how it do. But we're talking about the most slept on skins. So
You also changed it last second.
I know. I'm like, I had an idea for a topic and it just didn't pan out. I had one skin idea for this obscure topic that I had. It didn't work. So we got a new one, and it's most slept on skins. And Halloween is the night of the sleeping dead, so we're talking about most slept on skins.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
An attempt was made. So, Rox, there are just those skins that, like, you don't ever see. And I didn't realize it till I started going through every legend with every skin. And I'm like, dude, was this an exclusive? I don't remember it. No, it wasn't. I can go buy it in the store. And, so yeah, I want to talk about skins that people just don't use that they really should be.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got... How many do you have? You have 3?
Yep, I got 3.
I got 6. So,
You told me to get 3 before we even started this. I was like,
I know,
how many we
I know.
doing? 3?
I'm not-
And you're
I'm
like,
not-
yeah, 3 should be enough.
I'm not going through all of them. I'm going to save them because, you might come back to it and be like, I should have thought of that one. So, I'm going to start.
All right.
And I had a very interesting approach to this. So I went through each skin on each legend on whatever color I had last played on that legend, right? So if I last played Soulfire, I scrolled through all of them on Soulfire. If I had last played a red, I scrolled through on red. And what I found was the Steam Sentry Scarlet. Okay. Are you familiar with that one?
Is that the one where she's like in the armor?
Yeah, she's got the
It's
armor.
like gold, bronzy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost picked that one. I was so close to picking that one.
The default color is trash. Complete trash. It's like this bronzy doo-doo green color. But you go through all the other colors, and they're fire, man. Esports V2, fire. Goldforged, fire. Skyforged, fire. All of them. Everything except the default. And I'm like, dude, no one plays default colors. Why is no one playing this skin? I have never seen it in matchmaking.
I've ran into it a couple times, I feel. And every time I see it, I'm like, that is such a good skin.
I may have just been overshadowed, I don't want to play a Scarlet, and then ignored the skin choice. But, dude, the Frozen Forest. The Frozen Forest is so good. It matches the gadget she's holding. It's so good! Oh, I'm mad. I'm a Scarlet main.
So, with mine, I also went with a Lance Legend.
Ooh.
So looking at Orion, Yellow Man Bad.
Yeah.
Good old 2018 joke there. You look at Orion Prime, the recent animated skin from the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Absolute fire. Cyber Oni Orion, kind of missed the mark. You got the Black Knight crossover. That one's always intimidating. You've got Crossfade Orion. That one's fire. You've got Corsair Orion, which is the Sky Sail Orion, where he's got the eye patch and he's dressed like a pirate.
Yeah.
That one's dope. Kabuto Orion is kind of cool. Orion for Hire, the one that we both used for our drip contest at the beginning of Showdowns. Almost forgot what it was called. Metadev's kind of weak, but you know what one
I hope I know where you're going with this, but I really don't think I do.
You know what one is absolute fire? It's overshadowed by all these cool Orion skins, so people sleep on it. Frickin' Atomic Orion.
This was one of mine too. I didn't pick
the spacesuit one?
Yeah, but I was going through it and I'm like, dude, why is no one using this?
And the crazy thing is, so you start going through some of the colors. You start going through like Verdant Bloom, Gala, the Lucky One, even Synthwave that looks good on everything doesn't look all that great. But then you start going through like, you've got Home Team, you've got Heatwave looks great.
I know which one I'm rolling with.
White, red, gray, sunset, bro. Oh my goodness,
dude!
Even just the purple.
Coat of Lions.
Let me look at it.
It's the only Coat of Lions color that has blue in it.
Mm-hmm. It's looking good.
It's so obscure. I was going through Orions and I'm like, if I picked an Orion one, this would have been it, because it is overshadowed by all these other like good skins, like really good skins, but far overshadowed by everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just a testament to how good Orion's skins are. Okay, no. Okay, do you have training mode pulled up?
I've got the render.
Okay,
pulled up.
look at regular Orion and the haunting color.
Regular Orion?
It's just regular old Orion. Tell me this isn't the best default skin color combo.
Alright, yeah, that's kind of cool. You get that black and purple everybody wants, and then the only orange bits look like he's made out of lava or something. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Dude, that's pretty hype. Okay. Number 2. Man, I'm so torn here. Okay. Alright. Because like I said, I had 6. Ready for this one? Oji-san Koji. Okay?
Alright, let me pull up Koji.
I've maybe seen this twice.
Yep. All my boys that watched, oh gosh, what was it called?
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri?
I was gonna say, Record of Ragnarok. There's a guy that looks.
Oh, okay. Like yeah, the other food anime.
That's Record of Ragnarok is about all the. It's a world, or it's a reality where every god of all time exists, right? From every religion, and they're just like, you know what? Fuck Earth. We're gonna destroy it. But then Brindell, a chick who's literally the same exact character as Bryn from Brawlhalla, is like, nah, the humans are cool. So then they hold a tournament. And you want to know what one of the first fights, not the first fight, but one of the first fights is? It's the Christian god versus Adam, the first man. And it's just like Dragon Ball Z style fighting. It's the most over-the-top, ridiculous
I'm gonna have to
shit you've ever seen.
But what draws me to Oji-san Koji is just that nostalgic early 2000s flame outfit, all of Bam Bam Bigelow, Guy Fieri, Jin Kazama from Tekken. That button-up shirt I wore in 5th grade that I'm still embarrassed about. It's perfect, man. It's the perfect Koji skin.
And Haunting skin the Haunting color looks really good with it.
Let me see. It does. I dig it.
It's just black with the orange flames.
I dig it. The one thing that throws me off, and it throws me off about all the Koji skins, most of the Koji skins, is the little twig in his mouth. Because
it doesn't change colors.
And the one outfit that I wish had it was Michonne. I don't know why. I think Michonne just, on that twig would be great.
Let's see. What's then the Storm Shadow mid.
Yeah, very mid. So yeah, Oji-san Koji, like, it's not a great skin by any means, but it's a good enough skin that more people should be rocking it.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready for mine?
Yep.
Let me get her pulled up here. So another legend. There's a lot of legends in this game that their percentage of good skins is like 90% plus, but they don't have a high play rate. Yeah. Like Mirage, for example, you got Donatello.
Dude, I know. Is Mirage your
Bride
pick?
Mirage is cool. Yep. Corsair Mirage, where she's a pirate, cool.
Wait, I
Mirage Incarnate is cool. Apocalypse Mirage is cool. It's all the animated stuff. The Freestyle Mirage is cool. Anubis is cool. Yada, yada, yada. You get to Undying Mirage.
Okay.
Did I bring up Undying yet? No.
No.
So, Corpse Bride and Undying are very similar. Undying is where she's in the mummy outfit. She got that toilet paper on her. So, first thing, go to the color gray.
Okay. Oh.
Absolute fire.
Dude, that might be the best, like, non-battle pass, non-special skin. Or color.
Go to Starlight color. That one's also clean as hell.
Whoa.
Now go one over to the Willow Leaves. I ran into this earlier in matchmaking, and I was like, it's beautiful.
Dude, all of them. The Coat of Lions.
It's such a good skin, and you never see it.
So, okay, so I'll go with one of my, like, ones that I wasn't going to mention, but you kind of mentioned it. Corsair Mirage, man. Corsair Mirage is so fire.
That's the pirate one,
The pirate one.
Mm-hmm.
And you never see it. It doesn't take colors very well, but the default color is so good for just a default skin.
Mm-hmm.
Colors I can pass on, but if I'm ever rocking a default one, it's going to be this one.
Yeah.
All right. So I had...
Tell me the legend, and I'm going to try to guess the skin.
Nash.
Let's see here. I'm slowly making my way to the G's.
Yeah.
They didn't teach the alphabet very well in Kentucky.
You're like, it's got to be between M and O, right? M and O.
Yep.
The G's silent.
Which one? Oh, I already know which one it is.
All right. Which one is it?
It's got to be Silvermane Nash, right?
Wait, which one?
Silvermane?
No. And that's not in the training mode because it's obviously a seasonal or a special one. I was in training mode to go through mine, but let me go to...
Oh, it's a chest one. It's the chest one.
Oh, no, man. Okay, it really throws me off that you get the prison walker skins.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Is it Mogar?
Mogar is a good one. It's not. So, in the spirit of Halloween, we're going with the Monster Nash.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
Doug.
Hear me out. I didn't think so either. But I don't think there is a single other crossover or holiday skin that matches so well with the source material. Just go to default Nash and then scroll over. They didn't change the jawline at all. And he's got a stereotypical Frankenstein jawline.
That's true.
Like, you could have just made that character and been like, it's Frankenstein. I'm like, that's Frankenstein. Not based
look at Esports V3, dog.
On the Monster Nash?
Yeah, on the Monster Nash. Check that out.
Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't like that.
You don't like that? No. I think it looks so weird, like in a cool way.
A little bit. I can dig it. But here's the thing, like, I don't think I've ran into that skin at all, because I'd remember that. Like, it looks like Frankenstein. I wouldn't be like, that's Nash in a Frankenstein skin. I'd be like, that's Frankenstein.
Yep, you're right.
All right, hit me with your last one.
All right, let me find.
Oh wait. Name the legend. Name the legend.
Zariel.
Dude, no way. There is no way Zariel has an underrated skin because all of his skins are trash.
All right, that's a little hurtful.
All right, but if I were to guess, ugh. Okay, do you have a specific color in mind?
It is.
Or are you just like going by?
No, it's specifically because of a certain color.
Okay.
It's willow leaves.
Okay, let me get willow leaves. All right. I think I got it. Outer Worlds, Zariel?
Outer World? Which one is that? No, bro. That one looks like trash with that color.
No, dude, that hair is so cool.
It's Darkheart Zariel, because he looks like he's like an Ent man. Like he's a tree man. He looks like he's one with nature.
I never would have got... I don't know, man. I'll let you have
look
that.
Look at all the other colors with that skin. They all look terrible. Except maybe Coat of Lions looks cool.
Community colors? Kind of also like Tree Man.
But no one would ever pick community colors.
No one would ever pick his skin.
No, I literally bought that skin because I saw somebody using it with willow leaves, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It's... Given the skin, because the skin is not a good skin. Given the skin, it's worth it with that color. I will give you that. But other than that, man, ooh. It takes no other color good. Even the default color's bad on it.
Mm-hmm. It takes a bad skin, makes it cool.
That was the Battle Pass skin, right? Yeah.
The Darkheart? No, you had to pay for that one.
Wait, which was the Battle Pass one?
Archfiend Zariel.
Archfiend, okay. What was throwing me off was the fact that Darkheart was like a similar color to the Petra. It's not a good skin, but with that color, I will admit it's good. It's good.
You don't have to lie to me, bro. You don't like it.
I'm not lying, man. I'm not lying. All right. So let's hit him with an outro, man. We've doubled the time that I thought this episode was going to take.
I tell you every time not to do it, bro. Oh, well, here's a question. Are we going to have another recording out other than this one before BCX?
No, we will not have another recording before BCX. I'm hoping you come up with some cool content ideas for BCX. I'll be back in commission like early November for actually doing stuff.
All right.
I'm still hoping that we can get this Thanksgiving tournament going.
Yep.
I don't have a date set, but I'm thinking November 22nd, Saturday before Thanksgiving. So if we can make that work, then
yeah, I can take any day you need for me to take off. Just let me know. I got it in the bag.
I think that's the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Yeah. November. Wait, no, not 22nd. November 19th. I was in the wrong month. November 19th. Right. Thanksgiving's on the 24th. So, kind of looking at that for Thanksgiving tournament. Don't have a lot of details. It will be 1v1. It will be US East. Don't know the prize pool. I'll probably wear a pilgrim hat. Happy Thanksgiving. And then hopefully we can get like a 2v2 tournament or something for Christmas for Roxing around the Christmas tree. I don't know what we'll call it. Something weird.
Next time you guys see me sitting in this chair, I'm going to be wearing a Brawlhalla jersey. It's going to be signed by somebody's mom at BCX. Somebody's.
You have to get mine. I don't know who's going to be running the podium up front, but you have to get mine.
I'm going to try my best.
And you got to empty your shot or your bottle of Malort.
Oof. I'll try my best.
Not alone. You know, you got friends. Make them take a shot. All right, Rox. Wrap us up.
I did the intro.
Okay. I don't like doing the outro, you know?
No, I mean, I can do it if you want me to.
Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for listening, I guess. We'll be back at some other undisclosed point in time. Scroll down if you're on YouTube. Click the link. Join the Discord. Have fun with us. Play games. Make fun of me, because that's what everyone likes to do. Share us on the interwebs. I always tell myself that I'm going to have one of those planned out, like follow, like the things that people say so often at the end of their videos. They have it down. I never get it down. But thanks for watching.
Peace. Did you throw up the peace sign?
Hell yeah, I did.
I did too.